strangest comic book I've ever read. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome, cadets, to Thew's Awesome Transformers Reviews. My name's Thew, and I'm about to take your brain to another dimension with the solar system's most sought-after circular superstar, Transformers Legacy Cosmos. So yes, Cosmos is something of a big-time anomaly among the Autobot ranks. A uniquely affable UFO fool with an immaculate knack for getting immobilized. He's basically a walking floating plot device.
We gotta find Cosmos.
And people online love to make fun of him. Oh, why is he a flying saucer? Nice disguise, idiot. I've done it, I've been that guy. But slow your roll there, clever clogs, because there's actually a couple of reasons. First of all, have you seen the cartoon? It's just silly bollocks for school children. There's a UFO in it because it's fun, alright? It's toy box logic, literally. Because check it out, the original pocket-sized Cosmos here was one of the micro-change lot, whose whole conceit was like, what if the things in your house were secretly robots? What if your toy box came to life? That's why the mini-bots are such a weird spread of like squishy little cars and military hardware and hovercrafts and alien spaceships. Why not? It's a play pattern born from how kids actually play. Just mash it all in there. Toys about toys. I love it. And that's honestly the same kind of vibe that I get from the new Transformers Legacy side hustle, the Velocitron Speedia 500 collection. Because they typically make such a huge point of justifying all the converging fictional universes and cross-character baggage that these bloody things come with. Isn't that exhausting? Does it really matter why there's a spider near these lorries? But what's the reason? It's because they're toys. So I definitely respect that they said sod it and just threw a bunch of bots together like, they're racing! Very pouring out the toy box energy, right? Motorbikes, alien fantasy speedsters, coppers, cranes, it's all kicking off. So of course there's a flying saucer in there. Why wouldn't there be? Stick the flag in his hand and let him be Lakitu or something. It doesn't matter why, it doesn't and shouldn't matter. The point is, toys! On your marks then, racers! This is your Legacy Deluxe Class Cosmos for 2022, crashing through the ionosphere like a cylindrical calamity of hapless huggability. Now, the keyword here is round. It has the pound. Cause check it out, Sterling Cosmos's funny little fatberg form here is completely constructed of curves and swerves and sickening serves. The shapes on this lad are so lush and inviting. From his darling demi-hemisphere forearms to his tubby trash can torso and that absolute plant pot of a head, with concealed cubes and kibbly constructs completing his cushiony corpus for a convincingly cuddly Cosmos encounter. So the bodily core of this kiddo is a pure canister of cuteness. Broad and stumpy and lovably lumpy. It's given floor tom. Love these kitschy beat boot body details here. Presented on a sky blue panel which powerfully pops off against the broader palette of like military mushy pea green and gentle margarine yellow. Head's a thoughtful little thimble with remarkably few features. Like that mouthplate is absolutely unreadable. So it's mad how expressive he can get with those piercing baby blues and this sharp treacle pudding haircut. He is filled with determination. Such a messy but necessary backpack action, or necessary backpaction on the go there, which is honestly pretty clumsy owing to the quantity of curvature in play. I guess it was either this or sticking with an absolute dump truck of Pixar mom proportions. And look, those arms have got to dangle dangerously off something, right? To be fair, they are locked on there pretty tight, but the adjoining joint just looks distractingly thin. And the arms themselves are enjoyably inflatey apple slices, with fold-out fisties and cheeky hot rod-esque hand blasters and siege ports and sculpted circles for even more roly-poly roundness. Forearms are honestly kind of awkward. I mean, they're visibly very hollow, like a friggin' interstellar void up in here. And these elbow bends stop sternly at an unusually hard 90. Well, it's mechanically sound and pretty standard, really. You know what it is? It just looks weird. That's all it is. Because otherwise, Kevin Cosmos here is a bit of a mover, throwing out shapes like a quasar, powered by this equatorial waist swivel. And like the legs are deceptively dynamic. They may look like a couple of cheese and pineapple cocktail sticks, but they're bringing hinges and swivels and tilts all the way down. From the skimpy skirt flaps to the silly slopey slippers with their single massive toenail hoof. Down there looking like cantaloupe chunks. I gotta stop writing these hungry. Anyway, the only actual physical allusion to the Velocitron capsule's race day pretense is this weapon, which is nominally a pretty standard CG shooter, but it comes with this bewildering optional flag accessory with a checkered pattern for that final lap victory flap and a bonus blank side for some reason. On your marks, get set, surrender! I wonder if they'll ever allow Cosmos to have a non-stupid gun. Kinda hope not. So yes, Cosmos's robot form is some kind of flying sauce pot, coming off uncomplicatedly alive with a good time giddiness that only a deep space dunce bag like him can deliver. It's a toy that understands that Cosmos is and must remain a funny little guy. True to form then, the transformation's disarmingly entertaining. It's not a mystery how it's gonna work. Cosmos is an open book. All he's gonna do is like tidy up and settle in, right? But actually doing it is a real treat. It's the big hip swing, it's the cheeky head plate flip, the way the arms curve in and embrace it so cleanly. It's like, why don't you go hug yourself? And this UFO mode, man. Like, how often do I even get to say that? Like, in a sea of lorries and race cars, how rare and precious an experience is this little extraterrestrial kitchen bin? It's brilliant. Nobody gives it to you like Cosmos. I don't know how to review this. There's really not a lot of depth to dive into. It is precisely what it looks like. It doesn't do anything. There's no wheels or flaps or wings or weapons, really. What it does is be this. Simply a silly 60s sci-fi space disc made of a mound upon a mound. Just a D battery and a bustle skirt with an Autobot badge and a big red yellow head. This is absurdity incarnate. I don't know if it's a little too tall for me. Does it lean too heavily into the Sunbow stylings over the stumpier Takara look? Does it matter? No, I think it's a fantastic space nibble. Real talk for a second, I'm mortified it's proving such a rare substance. Because Cosmos in any form provides some of the densest joy per cubic inch of any matter in the known universe. Everybody deserves that. Get them on the pegs. Anyway, side note, I gotta say I love the Velocitron boxes. Maybe a touch text heavy for me. I'm getting Poundland. I'm getting Super Ages 3+ Robot New Series Invincible Fast Action. But I do enjoy that they've gone with a landscape-oriented vehicle centric layout to accentuate the speed and the action and the go, go, go! And then Cosmos just wastes it by turning into a friggin' doorbell. So for me, Legacy Cosmos is among the purest of plastic delights. It's a toy that feels like an attempt to reconcile his signature undersized charm with a more normalized one-of-the-gang stature that only kinda suits him. I mean, it must have been so tempting to treat this tumbly trouble magnet with the same sort of roided up revisionism that gave us the likes of Ultra Class Power Glide or Bayverse Sea Spray. Cosmos ain't about that life. Because for all the character reinvention demanded by evolving aesthetics, changing tastes, and innovative design teams, Cosmos has always kind of felt like the answer to his own question. Because while many times it's been asked, what if Cosmos was badass? What if Cosmos was athletic? What if Cosmos was femme? Legacy simply asks, what if Cosmos? This compact hypergiant is a lasting luminous point in an increasingly entropic universe, and absolutely the active galactic nucleus of Transformers Legacy. Quite simply, cosmic. So huge thanks once again to Paragon Refugee for helping to hook me up. Cheers to your bad self for observing this astral event. Please do subscribe and maintain orbit for more, and until next time, good night, Cosmo. Patron shout out. That's right, I closed it on a Singing in the Rain reference. What do you think about that? Not all blast beats up here, you know. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to every single patron scrolling up the screen as we speak, and especially this time, Mechanize01, my second least favorite Fear Factory album. See ya, Space Cowboy.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.